over the past few years, Ghana has been noted to be the most attractive place for investment in West Africa. We have minerals that are very much required into getting the world back into action post the pandemic. By 2050, Africa will be 1/4 of the world's population. It will be bigger than China, it will be bigger than India. But it will still have not less than 30% of the world's remaining mineral resources. And so if anybody wants to be part of the global growth, they will need to tap in Africa.
GIPC. This stands for Ghana Investment Promotion Center. This is the Government of Ghana agency established to encourage, promote, and facilitate investment in all sectors of the country's economy except mining and petroleum. So, according to Mr. Yofi Grant, who is the CEO of Ghana Investment Promotion Center, says, in the year 2020, Ghana was ranked the second African country to attract the largest foreign direct investment, FDI. And the country bagged over $2.7 billion from foreign direct investments. And with the help of that, some 27,000 jobs were created.
In 2020, for example, foreign direct investment flows into Ghana, recorded by GIPC, amounted to approximately 2.65 billion, or let's say 2.7 billion. And for all our size and all that, we're the second highest recipient of foreign direct investments in Africa, after Egypt, which is a much bigger economy. But on a per capita basis, Ghana is way ahead of all the other countries in the continent. And we need to be proud of that, but we need to make use of it. We need to highlight it. And very often, we hear of what is what people want to hear, which is the bad news. But the bad news doesn't take us anywhere. It's the good news that takes us places. And if we've achieved it, we should flaunt it. We should talk about it. We should motivate our business people. We should encourage them. We should encourage our kids in school that they can come and make it, because Ghana is ready to make it.
Now, this year, 2021, the government of Ghana wants to put more measures in place to take advantage of these numerous investment opportunities. So, the Ghana Ministry of Information, in collaboration with the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, has launched a new platform called Sparkup. This is an investment initiative to help promote investment in Ghana's economy and also create a platform for investors and investment facilitators to discuss investment challenges and find solutions to them, which will automatically help move the country forward from the COVID-19 setbacks. Let's hear more from the CEO of Ghana Investment Promotion Center. But before we go, please don't forget to like this video. It will really help us grow. Thank you for liking the video. Now, enjoy.
Sometimes we don't remember that we're in a great country. In a great country that has achieved many great things, not for itself, but for the African continent. Being the spearhead of political emancipation on the continent some many years ago in 1957, Ghana has always been a leader. And today, once again, in these recent times, even with the pandemic, Ghana is well positioned to lead the financial and economic emancipation of the African continent. And this shows a certain pedigree, a pedigree of success of the country. But sometimes we do not have enough re-echoes of that success to motivate us to do more, bigger and better. And Sparkup Ghana, the word and the name is very symbolic of what the intentions are. So I'm sure you all understand that. But I'll warmly welcome you to this event to launch the maiden edition of the GIPC Annual Investment Summit, dubbed Sparkup 2021, with the theme of reawakening the giant. We may be little, but we are a giant. We've proved that before, that we are a giant, and we remain a giant. But guess what? We are not only a giant, but we are the only country in the middle of the world. Ghana is the only country on latitude 0 and longitude 0. And therefore, we are so well positioned as a country to fly out of Ghana to almost all the major areas, of all the major developed areas of the world takes 8 hours or less. Apart from that, we also are in the nexus of trade and business across the globe. As you may be aware, the health crisis that we now commonly call the coronavirus pandemic has had an adverse impact on the global economy, resulting in a 3.5% global contraction. And for the first time in over close to 30 years, Africa has actually gone into recession. But interestingly, Ghana still remains a country that is growing positively. Although we did not achieve our target for 2020, we still grew positively at 0.4%, whilst the rest of the region actually contracted to some minus 3.3%. So once again, we did show leadership, and I dare say that that leadership came straight from the top on how to manage the pandemic and how to ensure that we stand firm and the economy was robust enough coming into the future. But the pandemic is still with us. And so this calls for innovative ways and strategies to revive our economy, revive business, but also to attract foreign direct investment to Ghana, which, by the way, is almost very important for any economy, whether it's developed or not developed. Indeed, the US is still a major attraction for foreign direct investment. China is probably one of the biggest recipients of foreign direct investment. The Emirates, although flush with cash as it may seem, is also a major destination for foreign direct investments. And I believe that Ghana can position itself very well to also be a major attraction for foreign direct investments. And indeed, over the past few years, Ghana has been noted to be the most attractive place for investment in West Africa. And so following a series of engagements, the Sparkup 2021 has been created. And it's the aim of this conference is to reignite the passion for investment in Ghana, but also for business, and to highlight the successes that we've had. And can you imagine that as we speak, there are currently over 100 new companies that have been set up under the 1D1F. And if we can multiply that, we can inspire more people to do that, we all know what it's going to do to our economy. But we're also going to use this platform to create another platform for investors, investee companies, investment facilitators, and the financial sector at large to discuss challenges and find solutions to actually ratchet up and multiply our efforts into making Ghana even more attractive. As we speak, I've always described Ghana by the 3 O's. And whenever I meet investors, I tell them always, when you remember Ghana, re-echo the 3 O's in your mind. The first O is opportunity. We are a resource-rich country. We have minerals that are very much required into getting the world back into action post the pandemic. Gold, diamonds, lithium, manganese, bauxite, iron ore, oil and gas, just mention it. In the sub-region, in the West Africa region, we are almost very competitive in the terms of our human capital and our education. So that also creates a very good opportunity for us. And we also have lots of land to enable us feed ourselves and have the requisite food security that we need. The second O is that we are open, we engage. Ghana is known to be politically pretty stable in the region and in the continent. Ghana is also respected for its love and respect for the rule of law and its democratic credentials. And there are many firsts and many other, should I say, accolades that the country has had for its efforts on staying ahead of the pack and ahead of the curve and doing all the good things. And so we are very clear where we are as a country, and we have quite a number of policies that have been structured into an ecosystem of development and growth to create jobs, to create more national esteem for our young people, and to reposition Ghana as a true leader. And it's by no accident that the headquarters of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area is in Ghana. And it's a tacit recognition of all the things that we are doing to actually elevate the country and change the narrative of a developing country in Africa. The dark days of Africa, I tell you, are over. Because when countries like Ghana wake up and inspire the rest of the continent to do the good things, we will see a different continent going forward. But I also say that the year 2020 ushered in Africa's year. The agreement to form the AFCFTA in itself is very significant. Intra-Africa investment is less than 5%. Intra-Africa trade is some 16-17%. When you compare it to other regions, it pales woefully in comparison. But we can actually ignite a new trend, a new narrative, where we trade amongst ourselves, where we invest amongst ourselves and create wealth on the continent. By 2050, Africa will be 1/4 of the world's population. It will be bigger than China, it will be bigger than India. But it will still have not less than 30% of the world's remaining mineral resources. And so if anybody wants to be part of the global growth, they will need to tap in Africa. And it's no wonder that over the past few years, almost all the developed countries have engaged an Africa conference, because there's this agreement that Africa is really where the next action is. Our Sparkup conference, and I call it ours because it's Ghanaian, it's ours. It actually presents an opportunity to experience a comprehensive display of higher-level government officials, business leaders, and key industry players under one roof to engage and work together to ensure that we achieve our objectives and even highlight the last O of optimism even much more. Ghana's access to the Economic Community of West African States, that's ECOWAS, and its position as the host of the African Continental Free Trade Agreements Secretariat makes it a highly favorable economic destination. And also, there are multiple government initiatives which I've mentioned already, which are going to actually invigorate and motivate our activity to becoming a major player on the continent. Examples such as the business regulatory reforms, which will make sure that we look at the ease of doing business and remove as many bottlenecks for businesses in Ghana, both foreign and indigenous, to make sure that they can actually grow and create jobs for the people and create wealth. We have the One District One factory, and I did mention that over 100 factories are already on track and producing. But our target is not just One District One factory. Perhaps our ultimate target is maybe 10 factories in every district, 100 factories in every district. But you can start with one, and then go to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5, to 6. So there are many who said, but you know, the world has shown that you can achieve once you plan and you put your energy behind it. And I'm sure each individual here in this room, personally, has had achievements when they are motivated to do those things. As a country, we are motivated to grow our economy.